Triple Crown.
Yeah.
A man whose legacy was formed in Ring of Honor. A man so synonymous with Ring of Honor, he was in a group called The Decade.
Yep.
He was called Mr. ROH. Former Ring of Honor World Tag Team, World Television, and World Champion Roderick Strong entered tonight's main event with a history against his opponent spanning 20 years. And by the way, that legacy we talked about, Caprice, kicked off when Roderick Strong Generation Next. They did something that very few could do in 2005, defeat Jay and Mark Briscoe, and not only defeat them, but continue to defeat them.
If there's anybody that knows the Briscoes, not just Mark, but Mark and Jay Briscoe, is the messiah of the backbreaker, Roderick Strong. Nobody changes gears like this man, and there's nobody in the world conditioned like Roderick Strong.
Great champion in AEW as well. Coming back to his roots, he could leave tonight the world champion. He could leave Collision tomorrow night a double champion. And really reassert his legacy among the greatest in Ring of Honor history.
I tell you what, man, this is Ring of Honor right here.
Reach for the sky, boy.
Yes, sir. But when you say the letters ROH, when you talk about the history of Ring of Honor, 13 times over Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, and a duo of brothers. That joined Dory Jr. and Terry Funk as brothers to hold the World Championships. Mark Briscoe making his way into the ring, and you can celebrate the history of them boys at the Ring of Honor Briscoe Brothers 2-pack. It features Mark and Jay Briscoe from their epic collar match at Final Battle. Now available for pre-sale. Jazzware's an amazing host, a great sponsor here tonight, capturing everything that makes Mark and Jay special. Mark carrying the legacy of the Briscoes with pride. Here tonight, facing a man he feels has looked down upon him, who's disrespected him. We will see if that can change here tonight to make things official. We head back to the voice of Ring of Honor, Bobby Cruz, for our championship introduction.
Introducing to my right, the challenger, wrestling out of Tampa, Florida, weighing 203 pounds. He is representing Undisputed Kingdom, Roderick Strong.
Messiah the backbreaker looking to become a two-time world champion here tonight.
His opponent to my left is wrestling out of Sandy, Fort Delaware, weighing 229 pounds. He is the Ring of Honor World Champion, Mark Briscoe.
Defeated Eddie Kingston back at Supercard of Honor to fulfill a promise that he made to his family to become Ring of Honor World Champion. Stephon Smith drawing the assignment here tonight. That Ring of Honor World Championship in the balance. Some things to keep in mind as we head to this historic main event. Caprice, Blood and Guts was just 2 days ago.
Yeah.
48 hours ago, following that brutal match. Roderick Strong, the Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah.
That vicious attack on Mark Briscoe.
Here's the thing about the Briscoes, Rick and Barney. They take a beat and they keep on going, man. We've seen this happen before. But like I said, man, nobody knows the Briscoes like Roderick Strong. And nobody wrestles the way Strong does. The thing about it is that this is not the same Briscoe. This is not the same Mark Briscoe that Roderick Strong is used to.
Look at this. Roderick Strong, one of the great AEW International Champions to title at that time.
There was a time, Rick Abani, in Ring of Honor where they would pick at Mark Briscoe and say he was the lesser brother. They would pick at him and say he's the one to beat. If you're going to beat the Briscoes, you beat Mark. Now Mark is the Ring of Honor World Champion.
This lock here. Mark Briscoe, of course, to get here, Roderick Strong defeated former fellow world champion. Oh, look at this, great submission here.
Yeah.
That elbow in pain. rolling through Mark Briscoe to get here. Roderick Strong defeated fellow former world champion Dalton Castle, who was his last opponent in Ring of Honor in 2016. This is the first time Roderick Strong has been in a Ring of Honor ring proper in over 8 years.
Yep.
The second to last opponent he had, as we get to the ropes here, was none other than Mark Briscoe. What symmetry it would be to avenge those 2 losses en route to the Ring of Honor World Championship.
I tell you what, anytime Roderick Strong is in the Ring of Honor, he is at home. He's respected by all, definitely respected by me. I've had my matches with him, have my matches with the Briscoes, and I tell you what, these are 2 of the best in the ring right now.
Collar and elbow tie up here.
Huge contrast in styles. You got the brawler and the fighter and the technician that Mark Briscoe is, and you have the technician and the outlandish cardiovascular ability of Roderick Strong. And the one that thinks outside the box, it comes in with the same game plan. It's to break your back.
That's nice downstairs side headlock there. Off the ropes, it is Mark Briscoe. Swinging a miss there with the leg lariat for Roderick Strong. Some Sussex County chicken redneck kung fu there, waistlock here.
And Roderick saying saw it coming. Ooh, there you go. You see in the buckle of Roderick Strong's feet that took Roderick out of his game plan. Now the Sussex County chicken is on the prowl.
Wait a minute, it's Roderick Strong now, off the ropes, through the ropes, spicy drop kick, no one home. Oh, big uppercut from Mark Briscoe. Those huge hands of Mark Briscoe.
I tell you, these chops right here, man. The hands of Mark Briscoe are so hard. You see him on the farm just grabbing chickens before they fly. Block that.
Blocked it.
Forearm to the face.
It's Mark Briscoe now with Roderick Strong, the challenger reeling. Oh, great diversionary tactic there. Oh. The chair to the knee.
I don't know who I would give the advantage to on the outside of the ring, whether it be Briscoe or whether it be Roderick. But right now it's Roderick.
And Roddy up and over to the outside. And Mark Briscoe. And folks, if you catch him, you can't take him home. He's got to stay here. It's the main event. And everything is on the line.
Over the river and through the woods. I mean, over the barricade and through the crowd goes our champion.
And this capacity crowd is electrified in Arlington. Whoa!
Oh my God, that's the hard way back in.
Briscoe now, hot on the trail of Roderick Strong. We mentioned these 2 men have been in the same ring over 50 times, never for a singles championship, despite Roderick Strong's success, despite Mark Briscoe. Oh, their tag wars between... Oh, look at this.
Yep. Watching out for that knee.
It is Mark Briscoe. Oh, Spicoli driver pops up, pops through. He likes to go up top. Maybe looking to end things early here.
It could be a froggy bow, but it might be too early for the froggy bow, Riccaboni. I know Roderick Strong.
Oh, froggy bow into the knees. It was a trap.
Yeah, froggy no. And that right there is hurting the elbow, hurting the arm of Mark Briscoe.
A little bit of the shins, too, for Roderick Strong, who's now a little bit hobbled, but worth it to maybe dislodge that arm.
Look at this.
And the Messiah, the backbreaker.
Setting it up. The game plan that never changes for Roderick Strong.
Certainly doesn't.
And you could go in knowing that's what he's going to target, and there's nothing you could do about it.
He's still going to do it. Oh, goodness.
Find ways to get to it, and once he gets to it, it's like shark smelling blood.
And you've mentioned your experiences with both men, Caprice. Right now, you got to think the pace of this match is starting to favor Roderick Strong as it picks up here.
The longer the match goes, I have to say, man, Mark and I are like best friends, man. But the longer this match goes, it does favor the conditioning of Roderick Strong. It's in Mark's favor to try to knock out Roderick. And knocking out Roderick is really the only way that you're going to beat him. If he's moving, he's wrestling.
Look at that double bicep there. Roderick Strong looking to add his name to a very short list that includes Mark's brother Jay in multiple-time Ring of Honor World Champions. Oh, goodness. And he looks like he's on that path right now after that knife edge shot.
Yeah, you can see the thinking ability of Roderick, man. The way he moves in this match, there's no wasted movements from Roderick. No wasted movements at all.
Whoa! Mark Briscoe, though, firing back there.
Yes, sir.
Those huge hands. Oh, those calloused farm hands of Briscoe. Oh!
Chest first. Yes, sir!
Here comes the redneck kung fu. Straight from Sussex County. Beautiful Laurel, Delaware. Irish whip into the corner. And oh! Wow!
Yes, sir!
Pinpoint precision there for Briscoe. Big running boot. Catches Roderick strong.
Nothing like the redneck kung fu. Clear the nose out and go to the challenger.
Oh.
Roderick Strong is now reeling, and the champion's on the inside, making sure that he's going to retain this title. Roderick holding on, running away.
That's a smart move. Wait a minute, though.
Spicy!
Briscoe's got the crowd alive.
That spicy drop kick is normally followed by something Riccaboni.
Yeah, taking a trip to truth or consequences. Bang, bang. Let's get crazy indeed. The world champion takes the advantage.
Uh-oh. That's a souvenir. That young man will never forget that.
Mark getting a breather as he brings the challenger back into the ring. The adrenaline pumping, energy flowing.
Going back up for that froggy bow. Roderick sees it though,
Yeah,
retreating.
Contact.
Yeah.
I don't blame Roddy here. Whoa! Sit out missile drop kick.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that for years.
But that's because Mark thinking on his feet.
That a great adjustment. You're absolutely right. Fisherman Buster.
God. Planted right in the middle of the ring.
Hooks the leg. Cover. Two.
See the Roderick, when he's in trouble, he goes towards the rope. And when you pull him, he'll hold on to the ropes to try to recover even more. Roderick knows where he's going at all times. This is Roderick in danger. This is Roderick in trouble.
At the same time, as the Dem Boys chants, rain down in Arlington, it forces Briscoe to make a move. Look for the chain driller on the apron.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and look at Roddy.
Yeah, blocking it with his foot right there on the inside. Nice camera angle.
That could be a part of the long game for Strong.
Still in a dangerous part of the ring, Riccaboni.
Been over on the apron.
Dangerous territory.
Oh, shot there. Big time right for Briscoe. And it's back and forth. It's the challenger now with the kick caught. Champion! Redneck kung fu, that thrust right under the jaw. Oh, the ladder. And Roddy Strong.
Tell you what, man, right back on the back. The Messiah of the backbreaker living up to his name.
Involuntary movement on the way down may have turned to stiffness in that spinal column of Mark Briscoe here.
Look at this. Oh my God. To the shoulder.
Well, if you loosen that shoulder up, Caprice, that end of heartache is infinitely easier to execute.
Look at this. Look at this. That's a level change. This is one thing that Roddy does, man. He does that level change. He'll come at you one way, and then once he changes gears, he's a whole nother person.
This is what we talked about, that fast pace favoring the challenger. Oh, God!
Nothing like steel to the head. Champion's in trouble.
Yeah, Stephon Smith, the referee, smartly checking on the champion. They're at a 10 count in Ring of Honor. It is a 20 count on the outside. Oh, no.
Man.
Oh, God.
But I know Mark Briscoe, and I know when Mark Briscoe feels blood, it turns on another level to him.
But Caprice, I mean, this is blood. Those are clearly wounds that happened, blood and guts. Those are clearly wounds that are not yet healed.
But sometimes Briscoes have to see blood to realize they're in a real fight. Roderick Strong.
But Mark is staggered right now.
Yeah, putting on the damage. My goodness.
He's got sea legs. Oh, goodness. Finger to the crowd. And, of course, I mean, he's got the advantage now, but tomorrow night he could walk out a double champion.
Yeah.
Winning the world title here tonight. The six-man titles tomorrow. He could have all that. The Undisputed Kingdom could realistically have all the gold pretty much in Ring of Honor.
They would be standing at the end of a rainbow.
Look at that.
Oh, my God.
They could do it in front of a worldwide audience, but it starts tonight here on Roderick Strong's birthday. And what a gift this would be.
That is a lot of blood, Riccaboni. It's a crimson mask now.
Oh, God, and he's going for the backbreaker. And this is where it begins. This is where it starts. The damage already piling up, too.
Here's the thing, Riccaboni. When you're wrestling a competitor, sometimes both of you are worn out. You're not both worn out when Roderick Strong is in the ring.
And the 20-year-plus relationship between these two stars, these cornerstones, these linchpins, hingepins of Ring of Honor. It has come to this. Ooh, some feelings are compressed. They're put in the corner. They're moved on. We've heard Mark start to talk about how he's felt Roderick Strong over the years, has looked down upon him. He's felt he is the younger Briscoe, but also perhaps the one with a smaller legacy, maybe with the less potential. And here tonight, Mark has to change that perception with a victory. He's got to make a comeback. About a comeback now.
Roderick out of the way. Another backbreaker. About his time to back the season up.
And a Boston Crab. The fingers are locked.
It's deep. The only thing Mark has now is those forearms trying to keep him from getting his chest. He has the forearms played, and he has the ropes in his eye view. Mark needs to fight to get to the rope.
Look
You
at
can
the
see
blood
the
just
blood
pouring out of the skull of Briscoe. It is in
fading. Mark's fading. Mark's fading, Riccaboni.
Stephon Smith, he's got to make a choice. Briscoe's not going to give up. Briscoe will never give up.
Don't you end this, Stephon.
Whoa, not even the one.
They go.
Getting to the ropes. Blood-stained canvas.
Got blood dripping.
Serves as the reminder of the toll each man is putting themselves through.
Tell you what, man, it doesn't matter what kind of human you are. You lose enough amount of blood, you start seeing stars. You start being dizzy. You lose your equilibrium.
Former international champion in control, looking to cement his own legacy.
He's going to try to
honor. He's going for the change-room.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I remember the last time he tried that against Jay Briscoe himself in Columbus, Ohio in 2016.
Trying to get
That's a different outcome.
What?
A different outcome. He hit it this time. Look at Briscoe.
No.
What kind of sick one? One count only. Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark.
Awaken the fight inside of Mark Briscoe. And what you're not going to do is disrespect the Briscoes like that.
Oh, look at that, the forearm, but the fire, the passion in the eyes.
Yeah.
A new level of disrespect has been achieved by Roderick Strong.
And a new level of Mark Briscoe has arisen.
Mark Briscoe, the world champion, firing back here. Clothesline sends Roderick Strong down. Ronnie sent down with a back elbow.
The onslaught will not stop.
Champion. Oh, just like Jay, big neck breaker. A page out of his big brother's playbook, who's surely looking down with a smile here tonight. And Mark Briscoe.
My goodness. It's almost a fisherman driver right there.
Cover. Two. Oh, holds on to the wrist.
Man, Roderick Strong still with the wherewithal to know to bring that right shoulder up.
Mark Briscoe now trying to fire back. He's trying to get the crowd pumping. He's trying to feel what they're feeling. The magic of a world title bout here tonight. Roderick Strong, though, trying to etch his name in the ROH history books. Achieve something only a handful of men have achieved.
I know what Roderick Strong is thinking. He's going to try to hit that backbreaker from the top. Oh, goodness. Yep, setting him up.
Bit of a Chicago skyline there. And here you are. Oh, he's looking for that right angle slam.
Yep.
And he got all of it.
Goodness. Who is like Roderick Strong?
Oh, hooks the leg. Two, could it be? No. Roderick Strong is one of a kind, but so is the heart of Mark Briscoe.
I think Roderick is realizing this is not the same Mark Briscoe of days of old.
And this jam-packed crowd here, Esports Stadium, Arlington, Texas, up and over. Mark Briscoe, Roddy up the ropes, stuck to the clothesline. Mark Briscoe, double clothesline.
Wow, Sometimes all you need, Riccaboni, is the why. And you have a big enough why, it turns you into who you need to be. The why of Mark Briscoe is so big right now.
The rhythm, the feeling. If he cannot see it, he can feel it. Mark Briscoe is rising back to his feet as the challenger is as well.
Still anybody's match, but I've never seen Roderick Strong so beat for breath.
Wow! Forearm connects. Roderick Strong delivers. And the bloodstained face of the champion.
I tell you, that's involuntary right there. Anytime those knees give out, that is not by choice. That's your body turning itself off.
Wow! And at this late in the match, that level of delivery, that high impact.
Every blow is dangerous here, Riccaboni. When you have this much damage done to you and you're playing with the chin, every punch is dangerous. Any punch can knock you out, especially when you're touching the chin.
Both men clearly have prepared for this match, firing even heavier blows. This deep, this late, with more to give. Spinning forearm here. Oh, he's going for it. Looking for the danger of his own. Arms are butterflied. Oh, caught. Uranage.
Right in place. I tell you what, man, Mark Briscoe has moves set up after move. Great game plan.
Playing chest
Here. Going for the J-Drill again.
What is Taven? Wow! Thrust out of the jaw. Mark Briscoe's head's Taven out. No. Mark. Oh, he got it. Delivered the title across the skull.
Stefan doesn't see it. Trying to get Taven out of the way. No, not like this. Not like this. Not like
It is not Mark Briscoe's time.
But Roderick's gonna try to put him away, Riccaboni.
Oh, didn't get all of it. That time he did.
Stacking, here it comes, man. This onslaught.
Sick kick.
That sick kick has won him so many titles.
Two.
Not this one yet. Briscoe's still in the game.
Give Roderick Strong credit. He didn't get all of it. He came back. He fired back. And here comes the combination. Here comes Kyle O'Reilly. Tomohiro.
Things change when the score is even. We're gonna get a fair match tonight, and there will be a winner.
Ishii with Bennett. Taven with O'Reilly. Mark Briscoe on the roll-up. Come down. No. 2 count only. Mark Briscoe is strong now. The challenger delivering the forearms here. Off the ropes. Where are the men getting this kind of energy this late in the bout?
Larry turns the challenger inside out. The champion going up. What I can only think is a froggy bow as the blood still pours from the head.
Oh, Roderick Strong, though, the challenger, up the ladder with a kick. It's Strong now, sensing blood in the water with a front face lock here.
Mark's holding on. Mark's holding on. He's not going to go up.
You're right, that leg's still hooked.
He's not going to go up. He's got his
leg
legs
position. Shot in the midsection here.
Strong's in trouble. Strong's in trouble. Yes, sir.
Nice twist there from Mark Briscoe. Strong now to the mat. Strong is down. I don't know that he knows Mark is still on his feet up top. Froggy!
Make the cover. Keep the belt. 2.
Reach for the sky, boy. The winner of this match, and still Ring of Honor World Champion, Mark Briscoe.
For anybody that has ever dared doubt Mark Briscoe, he is powered by something bigger than he.
Yeah.
The love, the fan support, the adulation, and now the conglomeration standing tall alongside the Ring of Honor World Champion. It is Mark Briscoe who retains the Ring of Honor World Championship after an instant classic credit where it's due to Roderick Strong.
Can't take anything away from Roderick, but right there, pointing to the sky, where his brother is and his savior lies, is our Ring of Honor champion, Mark Briscoe. I tell you what, man, fighting from under, bleeding the whole time. I don't know how many blood. Mark Briscoe lost, but right there giving the glory to God. My God, this is awesome.
Asserting his legacy here tonight, Mark Briscoe joins the greats with a successful title defense here at Death Before Dishonor. It's been Caprice and I's pleasure to be with you on this journey here tonight. But the fun continues. The ROH World Six-Man Tag Team titles will be decided tomorrow night at Battle of the Belts. For Caprice Coleman, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Thanks so much for joining us. Happy wrestling from Arlington, everybody.